Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, December 15th, 2025. 3 29 Palms teenagers were arrested for allegedly violently attacking a mentally disabled man in his home and posting the attack on social media. On Wednesday at approximately 9 p.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies responded to a report of an assault in the 6400 block of East Court Way in 29 Palms. Deputies were initially told by the mother of a 15-year-old that her child was assaulted by a neighbor. Deputies contacted 3 juveniles, 2 15-year-old females, and 1 15-year-old male, who claimed they were attacked. During the investigation, deputies discovered a social media video that revealed the true nature of the incident. Deputies say that the video showed the 3 juveniles forcing entry into the apartment of an adult man with an intellectual disability. The victim lives in the 73,000 block of Verbena Road in 29 Palms. Deputies say the video showed one of the teenagers using a kitchen knife to slash the victim's head and arms. The video shows the victim pleading for his life. Deputies say the 3 minors then attempted to start a fire in the victim's home before fleeing. One of the juveniles told deputies that she was injured by the victim, but deputies say the video showed she received cuts on her arm by punching through the window of the victim's apartment. Due to their age, the sheriff's department identified the suspects only as a 15-year-old Hispanic female, a 15-year-old Caucasian female, and a 15-year-old black male, all residents of 29 Palms. The suspects were arrested for investigation into assault with a deadly weapon causing great bodily injury, burglary, and making criminal threats, with more charges being considered by the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office. The 3 minors were booked into the San Bernardino County Juvenile Detention Center. A house fire in Landers sent 2 people to the hospital for treatment for burns. On Friday at around 9:15 a.m., crews from San Bernardino County Fire responded to a report of a house fire in the 2400 block of Belfield Boulevard in Landers. County Fire described the home as behind Goobler Orchids. County Fire responded with 4 engines and were assisted by Cal Fire and Morongo Basin Ambulance. They say that the house was beyond saving by the time they arrived. County Fire said that 2 residents of the home were injured. One of the residents re-entered the home in an attempt to save a pet tortoise and was seriously burned. The tortoise did not survive the fire. Both residents of the home were taken to High Desert Medical Center for treatment for burns. No firefighters were injured in the blaze. The house was considered to be a total loss. San Bernardino County Fire representatives advise that you should never re-enter a structure that is on fire, even to save a pet. An injured rock climber was rescued via helicopter inside of Joshua Tree National Park. On Sunday morning, San Bernardino County Fire responded to the Indian Cove area of Joshua Tree National Park near 29 Palms for a report of a fallen rock climber. County Fire says that they found a person who had fallen 40 feet and was suffering from severe injuries. Firefighter paramedics attempted to stabilize the climber on a jagged rock face, and the climber was eventually extracted via a helicopter from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Aviation Division. The climber was taken to a local hospital for treatment. No other injuries were reported. The 29 Palms Planning Commission will hold their last meeting of 2025 on Tuesday night. Annalise Kuiper has a look at their agenda.
A very light agenda mainly focuses on a 3-fold study session. First off, as the City of 29 Palms maintained road list needs to be updated, maps showing currently maintained paved roads, maintained unpaved roads, and private unpaved roads will be studied. These can be viewed on our website at Z107.7fm.com. Basically, freeways, highways, and state routes in California are maintained by Caltrans. Paved road systems in unincorporated areas are maintained by San Bernardino County, while those within 29 Palm city limits are maintained by the city. The next item to be studied is the progress made on updating the city's general plan, which inherited its land use plan from San Bernardino County when the city incorporated in 1987. Parcels within city limits owned by utility companies, government agencies, and other such entities have been identified. Research has been done into privately owned parcels to determine if they are consistent with the land use designation. Requisite studies and analysis still need to be completed before changes to the general plan can be made. Allowable land use designations will also be studied. Located at 6136 Adobe Road in 29 Palms, the meeting begins at 5 p.m. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annalise Kuiper.
The Bighorn Desert View Water Agency Board of Directors meets in special session this afternoon to accept the resignation of Director John Burkhart. The board says that they will accept Director Burkhart's resignation effective immediately and then consider how to fill his seat on the board, either by holding an election, appointing a replacement, or allowing the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors to make an appointment. The Bighorn Desert View Water Agency Board of Directors meets in special session today at 4 p.m. at their office at 1720 North Cherokee Trail in Landers. The Yucca Valley Town Council meeting scheduled for tomorrow night has been canceled due to a lack of quorum, which means not enough council members are available to attend the council's twice-monthly meeting. The Yucca Valley Town Council is scheduled to meet next on January 6th. Crews with Caltrans will continue working on Old Woman Springs Road this week. Starting this morning, they will continue installing culvert walls between 29 Palms Highway and Aviation Drive. The work is scheduled from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Northbound and southbound Old Woman Springs Road shoulder closures will occur during the culvert operation. The scope of the work will include pouring concrete to form a new culvert collar and upgrading culvert head walls. And finally, an additional 15 dogs have been flown from 29 Palms to a shelter in the Midwest for a better chance at being adopted. The city of 29 Palms runs the Palm-N-Paws Animal Shelter through the Wings of Rescue program and a collaboration with the San Diego Humane Society. 15 large breed dogs were flown on Sunday to the Bitterroot Humane Association in Hamilton, Montana, an area with more available adopters than our area. Volunteers transported the 15 dogs to Riverside, where they were put on a plane and flown to Montana just in time for the holidays. Palms-N-Paws Animal Control Manager Rick Boyd says, quote, "These dogs have been waiting so patiently, and this partnership is giving them the second chance they deserve. With our shelter closing for adoptions during the winter holidays, knowing they'll be safe, warm, and finding new families soon means everything to us." Palms-N-Paws Animal Shelter remains open for local adoptions Tuesdays through Fridays from noon to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Adoption fees are still just $29 through December 20th. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.